Hey guys, welcome to Shep Talk and welcome to my review of Terrifier 3. Terrifier 3 was written and directed by Damon Leone. It stars Lauren Lavera as Sienna, David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown, Anatella Rose as Gabby, and Elliot Fullman as Jonathan. Terrifier 3 has a runtime of 2 hours and 5 minutes. Quick synopsis. Art the Clown is set to unleash chaos on the unsuspecting residents of Miles County as they peacefully drift off to sleep on Christmas Eve. Now guys, I didn't expect to be writing a review for Terrifier 3, mainly because horror isn't my usual thing. The only reason I ever go to horror films is because someone drags me along, which is exactly how I ended up here. Before Terrifier 3, I'd only seen Terrifier 2. I did get a brief rundown of the first one and figured that was enough for me. Before walking into this movie, I'd heard about the infamous opening scene. The one that supposedly caused people to walk out within the first 9 minutes. Sure, it's gory and definitely very over the top, but it didn't make me feel sick or urge me to leave. That said, there was a couple sitting in front of us who did walk out halfway through, which surprised me since they'd already made it that far into the movie. And as in Terrifier 2, the focus of this installment is on Sienna and of course Art the Clown. They're the yin and yang of this world. And Lauren Lavera does a great job portraying Sienna, especially now that her character is grappling with the trauma of surviving Art's wrath. You can really feel her struggle to regain control of her life and how it impacts everyone around her. But guys, let's be honest. Most people aren't here for Sienna. They're here for Art. And David Howard Thornton absolutely nails his performance. Playing a character without dialogue can be very tricky, but his expressive face and body language tells you everything you need to know without him uttering a single word. And as for the cinematography, Terrifier 3 sticks to its low-budget roots, but what it lacks in fancy sets, it makes up for in buckets of blood and dismemberment. And if gore isn't your thing, this might be hard to watch, unless you have somebody to bury your face in. Now, onto some of my nitpicks. The third act felt rushed to me. With a runtime just over 2 hours, the confrontation between Art and Sienna felt like it was sped through, leaving me wanting more. On top of that, 2 major character deaths, at least in my opinion, happened off screen. I couldn't help but feel disappointed, especially when other less impactful deaths were shown in all their glory. I'd love to know the thought process behind those choices. My final nitpick is the usual horror tropes. Yes, it's a horror movie, so I get that some of these are inevitable. But when characters who have shown intelligence suddenly start making dumb decisions or freezing up, it just pulls me out of the scene. Terrifier 3 delivers exactly what you expect. An over-the-top, gory horror flick, but it's David Howard Thornton's performance as Art the Clown that really elevates it. If you're into this style of horror, you're likely going to have a good time. But the one big question remains though, is Art the Clown now a horror icon? Can he stand alongside Freddy, Michael, and Jason? Based on how well Terrifier 3 has been received, I think it's time to start putting him in that conversation. But guys, with all that being said, Shep Talk gives Terrifier 3 2.5 Sheps out of 5. Guys, if you liked this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel out greatly, and I do truly appreciate it. And click on one of these videos up here. It does help with the Google Analytics, and it gets my channel seen more. But guys, that is all I have time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.